Hey guys, it's Miss Joseph, and today's tutorial is going to be on how to use Google Classroom. So obviously, if you're in your teacher's Google Classroom, you know how to add codes, but just to be sure, we're going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to talk to you all about how to use Google Classroom. So when you go to Google, and you see these little dots up here that make a square, that is your Google Apps icon. All you have to do is click on it, and then you'll see Classroom right there as an option. Once you click on that, it gives you the opportunity to see the classes you're signed up for or sign up for more classes. The plus sign up here in the corner allows you to join a class. So when you click join class, it asks for a class code. This is the code that your teacher has supplied for you, and you just type it in and then click join in the top corner, and it will automatically link you with your teacher. So I have joined a fake Google Classroom to show you how it works. So you'll see here 7th Social Studies Block 1 for Miss Smith. I signed up for her Google Classroom. I typed in her code, and now it allows me in as if I'm a student. So I'm showing you exactly what you would see. So there's a section right here that says share something with your class. That is where your teacher can make any announcement. If they want to do an announcement weekly where they supply you with an agenda for what you do every day, they're going to do it here in the announcements, or they might make an announcement every day. For me personally, I'm probably going to do a little bit of both. So every Monday of every week, I'm going to start the week off by making an announcement that has a Google Slides presentation, and each individual slide will represent a weekday. So one slide will be for Monday, and it'll tell you everything you have to do on Monday and if there's any assignments due. The next slide will be for Tuesday, so on and so forth. So you'll have your agenda and what I'm asking of you well before time for you to do it. So we're going to supply that for you guys on Mondays, and that's going to be right here in the announcement section. It'll show up first thing as a thread. Now, if you notice on that agenda that there is an assignment due, what that means is your teacher has assigned you either a quiz or an activity that has to be submitted in Google Classroom. You'll see here that Miss Smith has assigned me 2 different activities here. She's assigned me this one, and you'll see the due dates underneath of it. So whenever an assignment is set for you, it'll show up down here. All you have to do is click on it, and then it'll show you what you have to do. So it says your work right here, add or create. So I'm going to click on the assignment she wants me to do, and the assignment I have to do is fill in this meet the teacher response. Okay? When I'm done with it, all I have to do is go over here and click turn in. Okay, so it'll tell you turn in your work, and it'll say if you have an attachment there. Turn it in, and then I'll be set to go, and then your teacher can view your submission, they can give you feedback on it, and they can grade your work. So any assignment that you submit in Google Classroom, your teacher is going to more than likely give you feedback like, oh, good job, you really thought hard about this answer. Or maybe, you're going to need to elaborate on such and such. So make sure you pay attention to the feedback that the teachers give you. All right. So I'm going to go back to my classes and click back in Miss Smith's class and look at the second assignment for me. That second assignment, I see my due date, August 15th, and it says missing. Okay, so I know I have not turned it in. When I click the assignment, it populates my name at the top and the title of the assignment, and then it's some questions that I have to answer. Okay, once I'm ready, blah, 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 I can turn it in. Now this option up in the corner where it says turn in for Google Docs, you'll notice with my Google Slides, there wasn't a turn in option up here. You had to go back to Google Classroom. But if your activity is in Google Docs like this one, there's actually a turn in button meant for you, and you can turn it in just like that. Okay, and it'll bring you back to your classroom. It'll tell you that you've attached a submission, and you turn it in. Okay, so turning in work is super easy. You just have to make sure you click turn in and that your document is attached. Okay. So going back to her class, that is how you will see any classwork that's posted for you. That's how you submit your work. If you forgot and maybe you don't know if you have any classwork, all you have to do is click the classwork tab, and it will give you a list of the stuff that you have to complete. Okay? So everything that your teacher is going to give you will be in Google Classroom. Now, if you are one of my students, I go live at 10:30 every day. Well, let's say that the 8:30 time for science works best for you. If that's the case, then I'll supply a link right here in the student announcement section, and I will share a link of a teacher that's going live at 8:30. So that if you prefer to watch an 8:30 lesson and not have science at 10:30, you can do that. And I will post that 8:30 link every day right here in announcements. And then when it comes time for me to go live at 10:30, I'll post that link right here too. Okay, so you'll have the option to either take science at either 8:30 or 10:30. It does not matter whose live you attend because they're going to be teaching the same stuff. So either way, you can join an 8:30 live or a 10:30 live. It's going to be the same information. All right, so if you guys have any questions about Google Classroom and need any help, just email your teacher and we'll be happy to help you.